Collage. For me, the embodiment of creativity, the idea that you can break down one thing or multiple things into various pieces and then put it all back together, combined with a whole bunch of other things that have been broken down and put together as well. I think it reflects our lives, the way we were made, our personalities, the way we developed everything. All of us are exposed to millions of stimuli throughout our lifetimes. The people who we speak to, the food we eat, people that you're around, the family you grew up with, the school you went to, all of these things are totally different stimuli that have all led up to you being who you are, your personality. And all of this is a collage of your life. And I feel like collage is an embodiment of that creative process. The idea that you can put something together and make something totally new, thousands of times over and over again, something totally new with the same pieces even. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my first collage in 15 years. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my first collage in 15 years. It's a collage I made over the last couple of hours. The majority of that time was taken by just cutting things up, finding things from various sources like IKEA catalogs, some Red Bull magazine that I got for free at Asda, some ASOS catalogs that I used as a background here. You can see this background here. That was all from an ASOS magazine as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I made it, why I made it, and yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, so here's the little collage setup. What I've got is a scrapbook that I bought a few weeks back. It's pretty big. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's A3. I don't think it's A3. I think it's A3 actually. Yeah, A3 scrapbook, folded in half. And here I've got a nice chopping board, like a knife cutting mat. So it's a cutting mat, decent size. That's what I'm gonna cut on. And there's the book that I'm gonna collage on. And then in terms of tools, got a big pair of scissors, probably too big, but yeah, nice pair of scissors there. I got this weird glue from Asda craft glue, so hopefully it's not too messy. And then I got this other cutter, which is pretty nice. It just cuts things real nice. So I'm gonna cut things like in a sliding kind of way. There you go. And then a small little ruler, just to measure things up every now and then. And then I've got a really janky piece of sellotape, but I'm gonna try and use it anyway. And that's the tools, but the most important things are just random bits and bobs that I picked up that are gonna help me collage. So I think I made an ASOS order a couple of weeks ago, and they added this little magazine thing in, and like some of the patterns and shapes and colors in there are pretty nice, so especially this background here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use that as a background like this. I got two of them. So a nice little background kind of thing. Then I got this IKEA magazine from an IKEA order I made a couple of weeks ago. I'm just gonna flick through it, see if I can find anything. Also, I got this free from Asda as well, this Red Bull magazine. So like these random pickups that I'm just picking up for free. Yeah, like there's some interesting pictures I can get out from there, and some colors as well, textures, random stuff. Like that dress is pretty nice. I think I'm gonna use something like that as a collage item. I might even cut that out. But yeah, we're gonna flick through things. Look at this, like these little shapes of people jumping and stuff. Like that's pretty cool. So that's that. And the last thing that I got, just as an addition, if I'm stuck, this book, things to cut out and collage. Extraordinary things to cut out and collage. I haven't even opened it yet, but like it's essentially just things I can cut out from this book and add them. They're not stickers, they're just actual things I can just cut out with my knife and then add them into my collage background. So it's pretty cool. Like I can already see this guy in a robot suit. It's pretty cool. But yeah, man, you don't need this book. You don't need this kind of knife. You can use the scissors and just pick up some magazines for free. Just pick up some newspapers and we'll work with it. So, okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is create my background. I'm gonna get this page here. I'm just gonna rip it out. That's what I like about collage. It's very, like, just rip things out, you know? Just rip things out. And then you can put this to the side, cover it up after if you want. Another one here. Just rip it out. Oops. It's all good. The beauty of it is if you mess things up, you can just cover it up pretty quickly and pretty easily enough. Okay, that's that. So yeah, it looks like it's an A3 sketch pad. Don't have to cover up the whole thing, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly glue it down. Yeah, and then we'll see how that comes out. So, be right back. That's our background done. Next phase, we've got to find some things to cut out and put in now. So I think I'm gonna look into this this Red Bull book first and see what we can find. So I'm trying to cut things out. Ooh, interesting stuff. So I'm gonna cut that out. Cut this out. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find the interesting things to cut, and then I'm gonna turn the camera back on. I'm definitely getting this. I'll turn the camera back on, and then yeah, once I've done that, we'll get back into the actual video. Okay, so I've gone through the magazines and looked through and found a whole bunch of images and decided that I'm gonna be using the following. So yeah, decided I've got this little space background here. I think I'm gonna actually lay it down portrait like this, so when I pick up the whole image, it'll be like this, rather than I can do it like this as well, but there'll be too much space around here, which I don't want. So I'm gonna do it like this, and then I decided I'm gonna have this lady's head dress that I saw in the Red Bull magazine, and this mountain outcrop kind of thing, and we're gonna have the lady there. And I've picked up this little "Welcome to Las Vegas" sign thing, so I'll show it up close in the edit. And then I decided I'm gonna use this lady's head as the head underneath the dress. So I'm gonna put that underneath, and I'll just glue it down. And then I decided she's gonna be meeting some guy who's got some kind of jetpack, and he's gonna be flying in the air, and he's gonna be there. And she's an alien, of course, so she's gonna have a cactus as a hand. I think I'll cut that out a bit. Couldn't find anything interesting, so I decided I'll just use what I've got. Found a cactus. I'm gonna use that as a hand, or I'll just stick it somewhere like up here. And then there's a "Welcome to Las Vegas" sign, so of course we need some tourists. And I've got some astronauts here. They're posing for a picture, of course. And there you go. There's the collage as a whole. I'm gonna stick it all down now, and then I'm gonna put it together in the actual video. And then yeah, you're gonna see it soon. So with me, collage is something that I've been doing for the last few years as a graphic designer, as a digital artist. It's basically the idea of layering things up on top of each other. A lot of my style is totally based on collage. A lot of the principles that I have is based on collage techniques. So I feel like if you can make a collage, a physical collage, and you then go and learn software that can translate that physical collage into a digital collage, you are well on your way to being a digital artist or graphic designer. You just need to learn different tools and techniques, and you can go and then branch off into other types of design or art. So yeah, just bear with me. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make the collage. And for me, in my opinion, once you know how to do that, you can go and do anything else from there. Collage number one, and that's it. Voila, all done. We'll let that dry for a bit, and then yeah, that's it. Our collage. So we've got a bit of contrast in. I'll just talk about some of the things that I've done here now. So I'll see if I can get the camera zoomed in a bit, or I'll just record it after. But here we've got some like a bit of a storytelling here. Las Vegas, obviously there's desert here, cactus. There's some giant alien creature and some man trying to meet her here with a jetpack, and some astronauts here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's my first ever collage. There's a background, which came out a bit weird, I would say, but yeah, It's the first time 15 years. I enjoyed it, so I'm gonna let it dry and then we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that portion of the video. I just showed you guys how I made the collage. It was an interesting process where I had no idea what to expect. All these pictures I picked up from various collages, catalogs and magazines, and I had no idea where that was gonna go, but it ended up being some kind of Mars landing Las Vegas strip kind of thing. I don't know, it was weird, but it came out pretty nice in my opinion. I slapped it in Photoshop and filtered the colors out a bit so it looks a bit cleaner, so I'll show that on screen now. But yeah, that's how it came out, so I'm happy with that. And that didn't take long. The only long part was finding all the pieces and cutting it all up. And finding the pieces was fun because I was kind of, every time I picked up a piece out of the magazine, I was thinking about how I can use this and put in. I also found some pieces that I didn't use. I just took them out and then put them aside for future use. So it was fun and it was interesting. And yeah, I think that if you can make something like that, you can go and make something like that on Photoshop, which is where I'm leading into next. I'm going to be starting an introduction to Photoshop series. Photoshop is a software that you can use to manipulate photos, make photo compositions, so digital collage essentially. And I think if you can make a collage in a physical format, then you can easily transfer those skills onto Photoshop. And I'll be showing you guys how to do that in my new Introduction to Photoshop course, which is going to be free on YouTube. So all you have access to it. You just need to find you a copy of Photoshop or a similar app that does similar things. And there are a lot of free softwares that are available. I'll slap some in the description, but I know there's GIMP, there's a bunch of other ones. And yeah, you could probably even do it on Canva, honestly. So I'm gonna be showing you guys all of that and more in my new Photoshop Introduction to Photoshop course. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. We'll be making a digital collage in the first episode. So I hope you guys can tune in and join in on action. I'll also be creating a Discord channel a Discord server where I can communicate with you guys as well. We'll build up a little community and you can share your work, you can give feedback to other people's work and just make some friends along the way. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. I don't need to say it. Like, comment, subscribe, but I will say it anyway. It's been your boy Mohammed Imam, aka MIVisuals, back for another video with a blueprint. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.